thunderstorms.
We continue to track these strong to even severe thunderstorms. Now, the severe thunderstorm warning has been canceled for this particular cell as it clips Morgan County and moves into Marshall County pretty quickly, but still going to produce likely some hail out of this. Also, this is the same cell that we've had some reports of some lower hanging clouds, some reports of maybe seeing some rotation. We do have some mid-level rotation, and that's what's fueling the large hail that we had earlier, but still the potential for hail. It's the core of this storm. Now, it's already storming in Arab, but the actual core of this storm moving through Arab in the next couple of minutes. So heads up for Marshall County. That's going to put it in Gunnersville around 6:23. Also, back behind the cell, we have two strong thunderstorms. Actually, this one that just moved between Coleman and Bluntsville. That one actually is considered severe with the potential for that large hail as well. And that's going to track almost through the exact same area. So once this one passes, you'll get a brief break before yet another thunderstorm. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning in northeast Alabama, specifically in Jackson County, likely producing upwards of golf ball size hail just to the east of High Top, tracking through Skyline right now, tracking towards Stevenson in the next couple of minutes. This one taking a little bit more of an easterly track. That puts it in Bridgeport at 6:26, and also back behind that, yet another strong thunderstorm crossing over High Top right now. And we have had reports, again, like I just mentioned, of several low-hanging clouds. Now, a lot of these can be associated with the bottom side of a shelf cloud. We've got a couple of photos that we've had sent in to us. Remember, if you have any weather photos, got some scary-looking clouds you want identified, any hail reports as well, you can always send those in to pix@waff.com. So this one on the underside of a shelf cloud, but we'll continue to keep an eye on the potential for a funnel cloud, maybe a wall cloud that we have seen moving into Marshall County right now. But remember, our tornado threat is very, very low. Our primary concern is going to be with that mid-level rotation, not the surface rotation that just supports those updrafts that give us that very, very large hail. We also have some scattered thunderstorms rolling into northwest Alabama right now. We'll talk about those a little bit more. Now, these are not considered severe right now, but they're likely a little bit on the noisy side. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning across northeast Mississippi as this storm moves into Red Bay, again with that potential for some gustier winds upwards around 45, maybe 50 miles an hour. Our primary concern is going to be with the hail in this system, and we'll back this up just a little bit, and we'll switch this over to our hail mode, and you can kind of get a little bit a better idea of where we're dealing with the hail. You can see some smaller hail on this scale moving through Franklin and southern Colbert County right now. But again, we will continue to track this. And coming up after the newscast as well, we will be streaming coverage on WAFF.com. But our primary concern with this is going to be with the potential for that larger hail right now across Coleman County and Jackson County. You can see that's between the small and the large size. And that's why we have those severe thunderstorm warnings out, with the potential for golf ball size hail. So these are all tracking to the east right now. You can see this is a loop over the last hour. Not a guarantee everybody's going to see that wet weather, but we'll continue with that chance for the rest of the evening, at least until around midnight before that severe threat winds down. Primary concern, that large hail. Secondary concern going to be those gusty winds around 45, 50 miles an hour. A brief spin-up tornado can't be completely ruled out, but again, that threat is very, very low. Pinpoint predictor showing most of this activity shifting to the east later on this evening, but additional isolated showers and a few thunderstorms possible overnight and likely tomorrow morning. Going to be very similar to this morning. Those of you in northwest Alabama, looks like it could be a little bit on the wet side, but some drier air is going to be funneling in by the afternoon and into the evening. So a wet start to our Tuesday, but then a cold front doesn't bring any cooler temperatures, but that drier air means at least some sunshine on Wednesday. Then that unsettled weather pattern takes us Thursday all the way through next week.